Hello, Taurus Sun sign and Taurus Ascendant. This is your forecast for August 2016. And this month there is a lot of activity in your fourth house. Fourth house correlates with the sign of Cancer, and it's a water sign, okay? So you've got the Sun and Venus to start off the month with in this fourth house. On August 2nd, you also have a new moon in this fourth house. Furthermore, you have Mars going into your 8th house on the same day, August 2nd. The 8th house correlates to another water sign, which is Scorpio. So what does all this mean? Well, first of all, the water energy. It means you're more emotional. It also means you're more intuitive, okay? So getting back to the 4th house, it can mean one of the following, perhaps all of the following. There's a desire to spend more quality time with your family. There's a desire to enjoy the comforts of your home more. There can be working on some kind of home-based project or a home improvement project, and there can even be a moving to a new home is what this can symbolize. The big thing about the 4th house is it symbolizes motherhood, and what I would say for you is it also represents your emotional foundation, so it's important that you are being a good mother to yourself. You're nurturing yourself. And so you got this double water emphasis. So again, Mars in the 8th house, and this can indicate a few things. With Mars in the 8th house, it can indicate that there's something troubling you. There's something bothering you. This can indicate that you might be reviewing old hurts and wounds from your past, and for whatever reason, they're up front and center in your consciousness. And it's not about you reliving the past. It is about you reviewing the past, doing your best not to focus on the pain so much as learning the lesson and finding ways to let go of things that have hurt you. So it's really about healing yourself, okay? It's definitely about forgiving, doing your best to forgive others, but also, and more importantly, in my opinion, forgiving yourself. Okay, so this is a wonderful opportunity for you to get some kind of emotional balance into your life. Now, August 10th, Mercury makes a trine aspect to Pluto. Pluto's in your 9th, and Mercury's in your 5th. Now, both of these are fire houses. The 5th house is home to Leo, the 9th is the home to Sagittarius. And one of the things that I would say for you is this is going to really be like a breath of fresh air, because all this emotional stuff can be intense and painful. And the fire energy is like, don't get too serious. Let yourself play more. You know, take breaks from things. So again, going back to the water, you might be going through counseling or dealing with things on your own. But this is saying don't stay completely engrossed or absorbed by what's bothering you. Get away from it all when and if you can. This is definitely saying be playful, be lighthearted, find ways to let yourself enjoy your life more deeply. So this can imply spending more quality time with your significant other. It can also say that you need to travel and quite literally need to get away from it all. So if you can, make sure that you are doing that, because it's going to definitely be very cathartic for you just to get a break from the intensity of some of this water sign energy. Now, on August 13th, Saturn goes direct. Now, Saturn's in your 8th house, okay? Now, just Saturn in general in 8th house, it can indicate as it's moving through there that there's been some financial things that you're having to deal with. It can indicate dealing with debt. It can indicate dealing with financial fears or financial uncertainty. And when it's retrograde, it can indicate that you're stuck, you're restricted. It can indicate that you're confused, and Saturn, quite frankly, represents paralyzing fear even, okay? When it goes direct, definitely indicates that you're beginning to face things. You're beginning to figure things out, and it's figuring things out in a very down-to-earth, practical manner. I'm not going to sit and stew in this fear. I'm going to figure things out, little things perhaps, but I'm doing them day in and day out to get myself into a place of financial security. Now, Venus makes a trine to Pluto on August 17th. So again, Pluto's in the 9th, Venus is in the 5th. So If you're in a relationship, this is a wonderful time to spend quality time with your significant other. And again, if you can travel or go do things that you both enjoy, like going to a concert or taking a class together, this is a wonderful time to do it. If you're single, this is an excellent time to put yourself out there. Okay, and again, it looks like taking a class or doing something artistic or creative. Now, on August 18th, you got a lunar eclipse in Aquarius. Now, this is in your 10th house of career. Okay, so this can indicate a few different things. First of all, it can indicate that if you're not happy in your career, that things can come to a head, so to speak, that you can reach a point of, just being fed up, and that's it. I'm gonna figure things out. I'm gonna do something else, or I'm gonna go talk to who I need to talk to get this ironed out. Another thing that it can indicate is if you've really been working hard in your career and pushing for some kind of promotion or a raise, that this can be a time when something pops for you, so to speak, where you get the recognition that you've earned. So the big thing with this, though, is really facing things once again, being courageous and facing things as much as you can in your career. Again, if there's some kind of issue, I would urge you, since it's a full moon or a lunar eclipse, that you need to not be too emotional. If there's a problem, take some deep breaths and work through it. Okay, if that's the case, if there is a problem that's pushing you to not be a victim and to do something. But again, if there's an opportunity for you, this is definitely saying you've earned it. Something will come into your life to help you get to the next step in your career. And then finally, Mars aligns with Saturn in your 8th house. Now, this is a fantastic combination. Okay, Saturn in the positive represents discipline, and Mars represents courage. And when they're combined, courageous discipline, facing your fears, being, again, in a sense, perhaps fed up of being paralyzed, of being stuck, and this can indicate taking massive steps to get to the next level in your life. So especially again with financial stuff, with debt, you're getting a plan, you're getting a budget. It's great for doing research. It's great for doing any kind of behind the scenes activities that help you to get some kind of strategy together. But the big thing is taking action. It's not about planning too much. You're needing to really face things and start moving forward. So it can indicate perhaps talking to an expert or a financial planner, someone who can give you some wisdom. That's another thing that Saturn represents. So that concludes your forecast for the month of August, and I do indeed hope you have a great month. And I'd also like to say that this has been a general forecast for the sign of Taurus, and if you'd like something more in depth, please contact me. Look down below and you can check out my website, or again, you can click on my contact form and I can do something much more in depth for you. And lastly, if you liked the video, please subscribe and hit the like button. Thank you.